The struggle of life can only get solved through the support of others, most importantly, our spouses, parents and relatives. But Abdul Orio, his wife was not only just a bad spouse, but a burden who turned his life from a blessing to a curse. The two had vowed to live together for the rest of their lives, and this beautiful child here was a statement for that commitment. Even when we visited them for the first time, we were surprised to see how happy they looked together, despite the fact that this man was born without limbs. Through GivingLife.com, people donated money and we visited this family again to give the money and the wheelchair, only to hear the unpleasant news. Instead of his wife, Abdul is living with his mother and his daughter, while his wife is no longer in the house. What happened to Abdul's wife, and why did she leave without saying a word? In his 32 years on earth, Abdul has always been known for one thing. His beaming smile has always wrapped and hidden his sad face. But on our visit, it was impossible to hide his sadness and his mood, as his face together with her mother's showed no signs of joy. You can tell that their life is no longer blissful like it used to be when we visited them for the first time, and the main reason has been an abrupt departure of his wife, Susan. Abdul had seen his wife unhappy sometimes, but he had never thought her to be unhappy to the point she could pack her bags and leave without saying a single word. Believe me, I had no bad feelings for my wife and we didn't engage in any fights. We used to live a good life and never had quarrels and other problems. We only had small issues including poverty, but I always made sure that I could provide for my family. But one day I visited our neighbors, and when I returned back home, she had packed everything and left. It took a while to notice, but Abdul later came to learn that his wife had left after neighbors told her many rumors about him. They have also discouraged her for her decision to live together with him, telling her that she made a big mistake to marry a disabled person. They told her that poverty she endures every day is a result of bad choices, and thus advised her to leave Abdul if she wanted to change her life. She used to listen to rumors very often, and it would affect her. Neighboring women used to encourage her to leave me so that she could go on her own. She started to believe very badly as a result of those rumors, and at times she would sleep with other men. I persevered through it all, thinking that she would change, but instead she doubled down, and many times she would tell me that she regrets the day she married me. I never thought it to be serious enough until she left me. But when I called her to ask why she left, she replied that she had informed me about it. She told me that she escaped me because of my poverty and my disability. I asked her if she didn't know about it before she married me, since I was born like this, but she had no answer for that. The news of her departure and his unsuccessful attempts to bring her back left Abdul so devastated, to the point that for the first time he wondered why he was born like this. He is a man who has managed to build his life from scratch, working as an architect in his neighborhood. He was also able to teach himself how to write, draw, play games, digging, acrobatics, and a lot more. But his disability has limited his ability to make a lot of money, and he thinks that such poverty is what caused his ex-wife to leave him. We had very deep troubles with poverty by the time she decided to leave me. Our life when we lived together was dominated by lack of money, and it was overwhelming to her. I could see that she was struggling to adapt to the tough situation we were living through, and finally she chose to leave me. I'm sure that if I was financially stable, she would not have left. but stayed with me. Maybe she thought that a man with no arms and legs would not be able to provide for her with the life she wants to live. But I'm thankful to her because she agreed to give birth to my daughter, whom I'm very proud of. To Abdul's mother, Magdalene, she's happy of the separation, as she never liked how Susan had developed some bad behaviors, including drunkenness. Her main concern is the survival of her son, whom she had protected ever since he was young and kept him against all odds. The first thing that came to my mind when I gave birth to him was to praise the Lord. I didn't know that I would give birth to a disabled child, but I had a lot of revelations about it, which were amazing. So when I gave birth to him, I never panicked or killed him as some people suggested, because I thought he was a miraculous child. He spoke very early compared to other children, and that testified my prior revelation as a child who will be great in this area. Abdul is happy for this beautiful daughter, but his worries are far from over. Her daughter is at the stage of attending school, but he's not financially capable to enroll her daughter. He tries to homeschool her, but with the little school equipment and limited skills and time, he's not successful as he would like, thus wishing to enroll her daughter to the real school.
Changamoto kubwa ambayo nayo mpaka sasa hivi. Unajua sasa hivi mtoto amekuwa huyu. Anahitaji asome, anahitaji awe na maisha mazuri. Moja, biashara sina. Yaani maisha yangu ni kama ndege, yani hata ndege afadhali anaweza kaenda hapa akakota kitu akala. Sasa niambie kwa maisha haya mtoto atasoma vipi?
Beside the education of his daughter, Abdul has so many other things to worry about. First of all, he needs a regular source of income, but he's struggling to find enough money to start a business he has vowed to launch some time ago. On our recent visit, we brought him a wheelchair to which he will use to move around. But this is just a drop in the ocean of problems he has to endure every day.
Nashukuru sana bwana. Najisikia vizuri.
Na hii ni mwanzo tu, kwa sababu kama nilivyokuwa tunaongea kwenye simu na nini, lakini tutarudi tena kwa mara tatu.
Sawa sawa, Mungu awabariki sana.
Lakini huu haukuwa ujio rasmi. Ujio rasmi tutakuja tena safari ijayo. Lakini watu ambao wanakutazama pia wameshasikia changamoto ambazo uko nazo. Na mimi watazidi kunyosha mkono ili uweze kutatua hizo changamoto.
Sawa sawa. Nashukuru sana, Mungu awabariki.
Basi sawa.
Asante sana.
As you can see, his house is old and damaged, thus needs quick renovation. Abdul is running against time to achieve this uphill task in order to secure a good house for his aging mother and his growing daughter.
Changamoto nyingine ni usafiri basi. Sasa unaona mfano huku ni mbali kutoka barabarani kilomita 3. Ningepata bajaji, kama ningepata msaada wa bajaji kununuliwa ingenisaidia. Sababu pia ningeenda sehemu zangu kwa wakati na pia ningepakia abiria, ningepata riziki. Kwa sababu nyumba pia narudia tena inatakiwa iishi finish. Ndani hamna tiles, hakuna milango. Haina ni kwamba yani nyumba hii kuishi mtu bado na hivyo tunaishi tu kwa kuforce. Sawa ni kwako, sasa utafanya vipi?
Basi sawa.
You can help Abdul and his mother through givinglife.com with links found in description and pinned in top comments. As the saying goes, the only disability in life is a bad attitude. Abdul's life is a reminder that we should never judge someone based on their appearance. He was born with a disability but refused to let it define him. He is a kind, determined, and loving man despite his challenges, and if he has refused to give up on his life, so can you do the same in your life. Thank you for watching. I'm Elijah and this is Afrimax English. Remember to subscribe.